Hey, good morning everyone. My name is Adam Brandel over here at Gainesville Health Fitness, and today I wanted to share a couple of quick tricks for those cranky joints. When you get back into fitness, sometimes that elbow or that ankle or whatever it might be gets a little painful. So we're going to talk about a couple ways to kind of navigate those cranky joints and where to go from there. So truthfully, a lot of my clients that come to me are usually dealing with some kind of a cranky or painful joint, and typically I'm going to run through three things that I'm going to ask pretty much everybody, or at least explore. And the first one is, when you get these cranky joints, when you get into whatever exercise, squats, deadlifts, lunges, bench press, are we doing a thorough enough warm-up? And by that I don't mean just hanging around and stretching for like 15 seconds here and 25 seconds there, but are you doing a genuine, dedicated warm-up to raise the core body temperature and prepare your tissues to take on the stress of exercise? If you're not really sure what that looks like, we have a couple of other videos about that, or you're more than welcome to come find me in the studio and ask. The second thing that I'm going to look at, if you have done a really good quality warm-up, is we want to look at maybe doing some isometric exercises for that particular joint. I'll give you a quick example. So when I say isometric, what we mean is we're contracting the tissue, muscle, connective tissue, whatever it might be, in a very specific position. So even though that we're squeezing it, it's not moving or changing shape. So an easy example of that is a wall squat. I can squat down into my squat-like position. If I have knee pain, I might feel it somewhere right around 90 degrees. So I'm going to slide up just a little bit, so I'm above that pain point. So while I feel myself working, I'm not in pain. And then I might look to hold this for 10, 20, 30 seconds, depending on my capacity, 2 or 3 sets. And then I might reassess the knee. Does it still hurt, or does it maybe feel better? Sometimes the isometrics can sort of reset that discomfort, and then you may be okay to go on from there. The third thing that I'm going to ask everybody is, have you consulted a professional? Because you may have tissue damage in that joint that you just don't know about. And while I'm all about working hard and trying to get stronger, at no point do I let any of my clients push through pain. So we want to make sure that we have a good idea of what's going on in that cranky joint. So if you haven't already, reach out to a physical therapist. If you have a trainer or you know a good trainer, at least ask them, and they can provide you with some other resources on where to go from there. It's worth noting, for all of these things, we're assuming kind of general crankiness. Again, we have no way of knowing on our own if we have specific tissue damage that could be tears, strains, etc. So if you suspect those, go immediately to a professional and ask for help. The warm-ups and the isometrics are just for your general crankiness if you're feeling tight one day. Once again, guys, my name is Adam over here at Gainesville Health and Fitness. If you're not already, definitely make sure that you're going through those really thorough warm-ups. And then as part of those warm-ups, make sure you're doing your isometrics. It can help prep that tissue. And like always, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to me or any other professional that you know that might be able to help with those joints.